Alright, so in this video we're going to go ahead and continue looking at u-substitution examples. So looking at this problem, looks like I have to integrate 3 cosine of 3x, and we're going from 0 to pi over 2. So here we have a definite integral. I'm going to make my substitution, and hopefully by now it's clear to you what or how you can make your substitution. So I'm simply going to say that u is equal to 3x here. And that means that du is equal to 3 dx. Well, that's nice because if you look at your integral, you have a 3 dx sitting right here. So it looks like this substitution will work. So again, I'm going to ignore the limits for now. So this is equal to, notice that I'm not going to write 0 to pi over 2. I'll take care of that later. But I'm now going to make my substitution. So instead of cosine of 3x, I'll now have cosine. I'll have cosine of u. Cosine of u, sorry. And then the 3dx can be easily replaced with just a du. So what I can now do is just say du. So now this integral looks pretty good, and I can easily find its antiderivative. But now what I need to do is take care of my limits. So if I think about these limits here, these again, remember these here are your x limits, but what we need are limits for u, since our function is now in terms of u. So what I'm going to do is, well, I'm just going to make a quick I don't know, clever maneuver here. So when x equals, let's say, 0, I'm going to take my u function here, u equals 3x, so u is going to equal 3 times 0, and 3 times 0 is 0, so my bottom limit will stay 0. But now it's a limit of u, not x. And similarly, when x equals pi over 2, then u is going to equal 3 times pi over 2, right? Since again, remember, u is equal to 3x here. Well, that's simply just 3 pi over 2. So my upper limit now becomes 3 pi over 2. And so now what I'm going to do is evaluate this integral. So again, the antiderivative of cosine is sine of u. And this is going to go from 0 to 3 pi over 2. And now using the fundamental theorem of calculus, we have, let's see, we have the sine of 3 pi over 2 minus the sine of 0. And again, just remembering your unit circle, sine of 3 pi over 2, this guy right here, this sine of 3 pi over 2, this is just negative 1. Sine of 0 is 0, so we have negative 1 take away 0, so our final answer here is just negative 1.